All right, I'm sure we know that Election Day is November 4th, but before that, early voting begins tomorrow. This morning, we're going to help you get prepared with what you need to know before you cast your vote.
All right, joining us, of course, we got the big mayoral race that we have to talk about, but helping us to break it all down, our Board of Elections Executive Director, Michael Ryan. Michael, nice to have you back.
Good morning. Nice to be back.
And Deputy Executive Director Vincent Ignizio. Nice to see you again,
you guys.
Good to see you guys.
All right, walk us through. What do we need to know when we get the ballot?
All right, so let's start here. You're going to walk in and you're going to come up to our very nice poll workers. There's about 35,000 of our neighbors. About 35,000 of our neighbors are poll workers. They come in, you're going to fill out your name, they're going to give you a ballot. You're going to go behind the privacy booth back here, if you can see me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm filling it out. I'm doing what I have to do. I come out, and then I walk over to the machine, and I slide it in the scanner.
Can I see that ballot before?
Yes,
Okay.
It's already marked.
Okay.
Not with mayoral candidates. It's just a test ballot.
Oh, it's a test ballot?
Yes.
Because I found for the ranked choice, I know it's so yesteryear, but the ranked choice was confusing.
This is not ranked choice.
No.
I know.
So it doesn't matter.
It's one. But the way it's set up is
It doesn't matter. Don't
confusing.
confuse people. This is not ranked choice voting. It does not matter.
I'm just saying, take your time looking over the ballot. Okay? It's confusing the way you
It's
did
not
it.
confusing because this is not ranked choice.
Yes, and
you made it confusing.
If we could...
I finally have a friend.
Flip the ballot over. One of our main things at the Board of Elections that we're trying to tell people is flip the ballot. There is 6 questions on the back.
Right.
And we need people to fill those out to let your voices be heard. So don't just... Most people, they go behind a booth, they fill it out, and then they're done.
Right.
And then we hear constantly, we get calls from 866-VOTE-NYC that says...
And a lot of times the questions on the back of the ballot might be with respect to the watershed, and everybody wants clean water, so they're not controversial. This year, it's with respect to
the housing.
With housing and property acquisition and the powers of the mayor versus the powers of the city council. So people should have their voice heard.
And also when the election should be.
And when the election should be. The interesting thing about that one is that would be only the start of a very long process. If that should pass and they want to make it, every 2 years, it then has to go before 2 separate, separately elected state legislatures.
So
and then it has to get to the governor.
Question, Michael.
Right.
This is a trick question. It's a trick question. You want us to vote on that, and then it takes years, and then we forget that we voted on it.
Well, it's the first step of the process.
Correct.
It's really, this is what, do you want, I'm coming over here. All right? I'm coming over with the sane people over here.
Can I share some good news? The good news is we will know who wins the race, ultimately. We get our numbers out faster than anybody in the state. We'll have reporting back by roughly 10 o'clock, 10:30. We'll know where the numbers are up until, and all the scanned ballots up until that Friday before. So the absentees, we already had close to 50,000 people who voted in this race.
Mike,
from mail.
Early voting starts tomorrow. It runs until the Sunday before the election, so a little over a week.
Yes.
Percentage-wise, what do you typically see early voting versus the day of the election?
It's been about half. It's been running about half for the elections going back to 2019. What's interesting is the Sunday night before the Tuesday of Election Day has always, every single contest, been our highest number of early voters.
And there's 156 sites that are open. So vote.nyc, 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 156 sites are open. 1,213 sites are open on Election Day from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. So there's no excuse not to vote.
Okay, question. I'm just asking for a friend.
I'm worried.
Okay?
Already,
my mother,
we're going off
when
track.
she did the ranked choice thing, she got mixed up. We had to rip up the ballot. How many tries do you have with the ballot?
You have 3.
Okay, just so you know.
As of right, you have 3 at the poll site. If for some reason you can't do the ballot, complete your ballot with 3, you can still go before a judge on Election Day.
Who's going to do that, Michael?
People that can't fill out the
Well,
ballot
you have 3
times. We'll do that, maybe. I don't know.
I know. My mother got it right on the second time.
All right, good.
I'm just saying, take your time. It's confusing.
All right, and so you go to where people want to find their polling place.
Vote.nyc.
Because it may not be the same place it was for the primary.
Your early voting site is often not your Election Day site, so please go on vote.nyc. We did a mailing to 1.1 million, I'm sorry, to all of our registered voters in the city of New York.
I saved it because
5.1
you gave me a
million.
fast pass.
With a fast pass, right.
Fast pass.
You're doing well. And you can go there, you can get scanned and vote. There's no reason. There'll be no lines, 156 sites. Come vote early.
And if you look at that mailer, You bring your FastPass tag. You avoid have the poll worker type in your name. We could just do it with the barcode. It goes so much
peasy.
faster.
And all these machines are working. You tested them, no problem with getting it in.
Extensive legal testing, legally required testing, and that's all been completed, and the machines are on their way out.
And we have redundancies, too.
Vincent, let me ask you something. Can you fold it and put it in there? Because this is what happens. I feel like people are looking at who I voted. So I have to, like, keep it hidden until I go over here.
Well, we have a privacy folder.
And then put it in the machine.
How did something so simple become so complicated?
So if you fold it, you increase the chances that the machine will not accept the ballot.
I'm not going to do that.
Fold.
So don't fold it.
Don't
Keep
give
it
me
nice
that
and clean.
idea.
It wasn't me.
Are you glad you came?
This is great, but we need people to flip over your ballot, please. That's the number one thing. Flip over your ballot. A lot of people will forget. And vote.nyc if you have a question. We open 9 a.m. on Saturday.
The number one thing is to vote. That's the number one thing.
Everybody
Thank you so much, Mike Vincent. Always good to see you.
Great, thank you.
All right, let's check in with another Mike, Mike Woods.
I just found my pulse and it moved. I just did that while you're doing the thing, so it can be done. So there you go. That's a good reason to do it. So there you go.